Okay, to start editing your video, what you're going to want to do is open Adobe Premiere Pro or whatever you're using. If you're using like Sony Vegas Pro, that is a very similar program to Premiere. I do not use that though. I'm not really sure how that works. I just use Premiere. This is how I make it. So when you open Premiere, this is what you're gonna have. You're gonna press New Project, and then just press OK. Just press Yes. And this is where you want to be editing your things. So I'm going to be showing you what to do. So you can see I have these two custom ones. I have 720p 24 FPS and 1080p 24 FPS. If you don't know what all this means, then just Google it. You'll work it out. But what you want to be doing, like you won't have anything in this custom folder when you start out. What you want to do is you want to go to this DVCPROHD folder, and then press 1080p or 720p, whatever you're using for HD. If you want a 1080, I'm just going to go 1080p, click this, and then go to settings over here, and this is where you'll edit all your things. So first thing is the time base. This is, actually no, that's not it. What is it? Where is it? Okay, so just leave that as it is, and go down to here, display format 24 FPS is, wait, what? Hang on, this is weird. What is, where do I change the, okay, so up here, I think you want to go to custom. Yes, you want to press custom, that's why it's all weird. And then here, you'll be able to change your FPS. 24 FPS, there's 60, play around with that, whatever you want your quality to be, keeping in mind that if you do 60 FPS, it's going to take a very long time to render and also a very long time to upload. So you want to go, I'm just going to make a 60 frames per second thing, and then here you want to go frame size. If you want it to be, if you want it to be 1080p, then you want 1920 by 1080, I believe that is it. And then if you want 720, it is 1280 by 720. I hope that that's the right settings. Hang on, I just want to check that real quick. So settings, yes, okay, so it's 1920 by 1080, and then once you've done that, crap, I just got rid of all of that. Once you've done all this settings and stuff, it's pretty easy. Then you want to go save preset and name it, and then it'll come up in your custom folder right here. So I'm going to be doing 1080p 24 FPS. That took a lot longer than it needed to, but here we are in our editing program. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is come down to this project untitled. You want to click here, and then it's going to come up with a folder. What you want to be doing is grabbing your videos that you'll want to edit. So mine is in here. What is happening here? Don't know why they're in there, but you want to grab these two videos, which are mine, which are the videos from my episode 3, and then you can, if you double click them here, you can preview them up here, but these are the non-edited things. And whoa, that was really loud. I'll turn it down a little bit because it's probably going to be really loud on the video. Turn it down to about there. Yeah, so then what you want to do is start editing. I'm going to be running through the basics things that I use in my videos on how to edit them. So I'm going to be going, God, I'm going so fast. So you want to drag your video across to your timeline. This is what it's called, and it will have a video and an audio. And then this is where you start editing on your timeline. Now, if you want it to fade in, which I do on all my videos, is you want to go over to the left here, which is called the effects, and you want to press video transitions, dissolve, and then press dip to black or cross dissolve. They both look fine. I'm going to use dip to black, and just hold it down with your left click, and then just bring it over onto your video 1 on your timeline. And then when you play, hey guys, it'll fade in like that. I'm hoping that isn't too loud on the video. If that's really loud, the editing the video thing, then it might be really loudly and that'll annoy you guys, but whatever. So then what you want to do is you want to start editing your video. I will be going, I'm going to be showing you how to make a time lapse in this, which I do right about here. I'm going to check that this isn't too loud. Just hang on a second. Okay, so that isn't too loud. It's actually pretty much fine. So what you're going to want to do a time lapse is you're going to want to find the start of where you in your video of where you want it to speed up. So I'm just going to quickly do that now. 3 to 4 stacks of it. I'm going to need a lot of it. So it's time to speed it up. Okay, so I will want my time lapse to start right here after I said that. And then what you're going to want to do is just this little tab here. Oh, by the way, guys, you guys might not have these exact same tabs as me. It'll be all different. I set mine up like this so that, you know, this is just what I've always used. I'm used to it. So you'll probably have to find these tabs for yourself. They'll be in different places than me. But hopefully it doesn't annoy you too much and you do find the tabs. But I have this little tab here, which is my options little tab thing. I'm not sure what it's called. But you want to select this razor tool. So you click that, and then you want to go over. Make sure that your line thing here, where you are in the video, is where you want it to start. And then you just click, and then it'll cut the video into 2 bits. And then you can, and then once you've done that, you want to go to the end of your time lapse. So mine is, where does it end? It ends about here. So I'll just quickly find where it is. It's just after this bit. Yeah, you guys will actually see a little bit of a preview on this video while I'm editing it, but can't really help that. Okay, so I'm about to talk here. Then I want to get the razor tool again and just click once again where I want it to finish. And then you want to click this clip here. It's completely separate to these other ones. The bit that you want to speed up, you want to click it, right click, and press speed/duration. And then you want to, if you want it to go faster, you put a higher number in. If you want it to slow down, then you put a slower number in, a lower number, and not a slower number. And then I want this to be about 500. I'll see how quick that is. That seems to be pretty good. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Just quickly do that. Okay, so then your video will get a lot shorter. So once we've done this, it'll speed up a lot. So as you can see, and probably hear as well, you can hear me breaking the blocks in fast motion, and occasionally I talk, which is kind of weird. If you want to remove the sound of you breaking blocks and stuff, you want to right click and press unlink, because that'll unlink the video from the audio, and then you just click the audio and press delete. And now if you play it, there's no audio whatsoever. And yeah, it's just sped up. You can play around with how fast it goes just by simply raising or lowering the number. And yeah, and then once you get to the end,
alright guys,
it slows down and I start talking again. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the next bit where I'm gonna start. You know, that's the basic of how I edit my videos. I'll quickly cut to the next bit. I'll start editing a little bit more. And oh crap, motorbike just went past. I'll see you once I've got to the next bit where I need to edit. Okay, so in my videos you might notice that when I cut to a next scene, I have like a little the screen like pushes to the side, and it has the other bit and it has a little whoosh sound effect. I'm gonna be showing you how to do that. So right here I want my cut, so when it, you know, instead of just a straight cut like that, I want it to have, you know, a little bit better of a animation. So what you want to do for the slide effect is come over, once again over to your effects tab and press video transitions, and instead of going to dissolve, you want to go to slide and then get either push or slide. They both do pretty much the same effect. I'm going to use push. You just want to drag it there, and you'll see that it'll come with like a little thing across the video. So then you want to slide this down really small like that, and then when you play it, it'll quickly go like that, which is a little bit fast. That's way too fast actually. So I want to move it out a little bit more, and then that's a little bit better. Alright, and then to add the sound effects which I have, what you're going to actually want to do is download or get a whoosh sound effect. I've just got this one. I forget where I got it from. I just quickly downloaded it. If I play this, it's just a little sound effect like that. You can get pretty much any sound effect you want. There's so many on the internet. Just Google it. You'll find tons and tons that are just free. You can just download it, and it's really simple. So then you want to drag your video once again onto the timeline. I'm putting mine on audio 2, and then you just want to play, and it has like a little cut emotion, which is pretty cool. And I'm just going to once again do it on this cut here. If you missed anything, then you can quickly watch me now. So add the push effect, then make it faster, and then you want to add the whoosh sound, and that's all you need. And then one last thing is to, well, not the last thing, but to end your video, you might notice how I have like upload the next episode of the Bye Guys bit, and then, you know, to make it dip to black like I do at the intro, you just do the same thing, grab the dip to black, put it on the end. So thanks for watching, bye guys. And then it fades out like that, which I think looks really cool with my outro, what I do. Looks really nice. And yeah, so that is that. Something else is, if you want to add music into the background, I don't actually put music in my Tekkit series. I like that to be, because my Tekkit series is mainly like a relaxed kind of video. But if you do want to put music in the background, what you want to do is locate your songs. I like to put OMFG hello in the background. By the way, guys, this is completely legal to be using this song, so I have no rights to it whatsoever. But there'll be a link to this in the description to this video, to the YouTube channel and everything. Go and get their music. They make really nice music, which I use in the background. You want to put it on audio 3. Hey guys, GutKiller21, and you'll notice that it is really loud. It's a lot louder than I want it to do. So to lower the audio 3 thing, you want to go up to here, press effect controls, and then actually no, you want to go to audio mixer, sorry, and then you want to get audio 3 down here, and then just lower that until it's right. So welcome. So now you can just hear it slightly in the background. It's very quiet. It's pretty much perfect. And then if you want more, you just quickly drag them all out. You know, do all that, and then, you know, you've got your music. But I'm not going to be using music in the background for this video. So now we will be moving on to the outro. So I have my, I'm not going to be using the one I made before, because that's really badly made. I'm going to be using my outro 2, which is the one I've made previously. Have it on all my videos. Outro 2, I named it because it's the second outro thing that I've made. And then you just want to drag the video, it's not actually a video, it's just an image, onto video 3 up here. You can zoom in a little bit and make it longer. And then what I want to get is, I'll keep doing that, I don't want to do that. Now get another song, because I use this cool song, Bullseye. It's a really cool dubstep song. You want to grab where you want it to start, so I'm just going to quickly do this. Hang on a second. Okay, so where you want your music to start, you want to click up here. Oh god damn it. Press, no, what am I doing? Damn it, I need to do that again. Sorry about that. Where you want it to, so where you pause it up here, you want to press I. Now that's going to make the intro, like where you want it to start, you want to press I up there. And now when you drag the music in, when you start, it starts right there, which is a right place. And then you just want to put an audio transition on up here, crossfade, constant power, and then it'll slowly build up. So thanks for watching. So I just want to drag that on, make it longer. Bye guys. Bullseye. And then I want my outro to cut in like here. If your image is like this, and it's like low, it's smaller than the than the actual screen. Same with your video clips. If it's like that, then you want to right click it and press scale to frame size, and then that'll do that. So now what we have for our outro is this. Get classic. So thanks for watching. Bye guys.
Bullseye.
Alright, so that's what it is for the moment. Now to add the video behind it, you want to grab your video. I'm going to be using my previous video because that's what it says on the thing. I'm going to go videos. My last video was, I'm just going to get, which was it? It was my last Tekkit video. So I'm going to episode 2, and then I'm just going to get the video. Oops, what's happening? So I want to grab the video and put it into Premiere once again. And then you just want to grab where all your things is. So I'm just going to be, once up here, you just want to press I or for it to start. And then you can grab your video. You grab your video by just clicking this icon here. And then your audio is just that icon. So this is the video, that's the audio. So you grab your video and then put it underneath your outro. And then you scroll out and make it shorter like that. And make it, like that. So now when you play it, you'll notice that that's really loud. Hang on. If the music's too loud, you want to put your audio down a little bit on your audio too. And that's a lot better. And then you'll notice that this video in the background is like really big. So what you want to do is you want to click your video, then go Effect, Controls, Motion, click that, and then the little box will come up. And then you can change this to wherever your box is. And yeah, just change what you want with it. I'm just going to put it there. And now,
Bullseye.
Oh, you notice that the music sometimes cuts out a little bit there. That's just a little rendering problem. And then you can see that we have the video playing in the background, which looks pretty cool. It shows off a little bit more of your channel. And yeah, and then the fade out, you just do your same things over here, and with audio, you use your constant power. And then, yeah, so I'm going to quickly do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so then once you've finished making your outro bit and it looks all nice and you're happy with it, your music is all, sounds are all good, and everything, you want to come up to here to top left and press File. Then you want to save your thing if you haven't already. But to export, you want to go down to Export, Media. Okay, and then here are the main settings. If you just, don't forget about this and press Export, the video is going to be all wrong. It's going to be really bad. Quality won't be how you want it. So what you want to do is go to Format and press H.264, and then you want to press Preset. I have a preset up here which is 1080p 24 FPS, but to make that, what you want to do is you want to click here and then press Y, and that'll make you go down, and then you can scroll down a little bit, and you want to find either YouTube 1080p 23.976 or whatever, and then or the 720p YouTube, whatever you're doing. I'm going to be using 1080p. So click this one here, and then down here it'll have your width and your height. That's already 1080p. And then frame rate, you want to make that 24, and then scroll down a little bit more, and that is actually all your settings done. Then just click off and then press Export. And it'll start exporting. It might take a while to export. I'm not going to do it just yet because I haven't edited this video fully, but export that. Your up here, output name. You want to click here and go to wherever you want to save it, wherever, and then name it and whatever, export, and it'll export your video. This one is going to be 1,390 megabytes, which is 1.3 gig, which is a pretty big video. It's 23 minutes long, but it's, it would be a lot larger if I use 60 FPS, so it's pretty good. And that is how you do that. So, and then you have your video.
Bullseye.